The theme of the day in the LPL and LCK was 2 zeros today, starting off with JDG versus Invictus Gaming. Only one series loss to their name on the split. Game 1, we had Rookie on the Zillion. Kent Killian the Zillion in the mid lane. And remember, Zoom is back in the lineup for JD Gaming. He gets Ornn in Game 1 as Kanavi has a drive-by, says hello to Lian, goes right to the top lane to grab first blood on the Shy, but if you think this fight was over, you are so sorely mistaken, as the TP comes in immediately back from the Shy. Lian comes in, now no flash on Kanavi, and the flash in from Lian takes him down, but we're not done. Another TP. Yagao's coming in, as well as Rookie, and Lian barely survives, actually ends up being a 2-for-1 in favor of IG. Now a 1v1 in the mid lane. Rookie, again, Zillion versus Azir. Very tough 1v1 for the Zillion to survive and win, but he just has the ulti, so he's fine. The timing! His ulti runs out right as he walks on her turret. Yagao gives him the thumbs up. That is a feels bad, man. Now we got a 2-man Tempered Fate by Liv Mao on the Bard right into the chain CC. Rookie somehow gets the ulti off, but he is just going to go down as soon as he respawns. The Shy is already dead. 2 kills over to JDG. Now 6-2 and a 2,000 gold lead. Later on in the game, by the way, it was all in control from there. Another 2-man ulti from the Brad. The swoop in from Yagao's Azir, and Southwind is completely blown up along with the Shy, but y'all forgot about Puff on the Aphelios. He has the Infernum. He cleans up 3 kills for IG. And then it's Lian who actually gives the thumbs up to finally clean things up. But 11-9, the Shy goes for a TP into the base while they're around Baron, and the best part is the freeze would feed. That's not your screen. The LPL broadcast was having some lag issues. Luckily, the backdoor would not pay off for the Shy, as Baron, it would go over to JDG. The Shy does not end the game. Yagao looks like he's going to get caught out, and IG say, okay, that's fine. We killed Kanavi. It's a fair trade. But Yagao, you got punked. He didn't actually recall. He comes back for the flank as nobody can get onto Loken. The pylon can only do so much. We got a little bit more lag for the boys. They would chase down 2 more kills, and JDG, they survive the backdoor and they get the Baron. Now 18-11, and Loken flashes out, pops the QSS immediately on the outside. It's all on Puff. He's got the Chakram and the Gravity, but Yagao, disgusting Shurima shuffle to throw in 3 members. Puff is CC chained for an eternity. That's 3 kills over to IG. They're going to chase down Southwind for a 4th, and Lian is left wondering what happened to the rest of his team. He's going to recall the lone Trundle. Zoom TPs into the base as he respawns. 22-11, 37 minutes. That is game 1. Going over to JDG. 0-7-3 was the Shy on set in that first game. Game 2, we get the Nidalee for Lian. Yagao is on the Azir, Loken on the Kalista again. Pretty much the exact same comp for JDG, except the Thresh for Liv Mao, which is important because he flashes in to take down a flashless Puff. And IG, they say, you know what? 4 members, let's get it. We want to fight this. We're TPing in. Well, that one gets canceled by the Shy. So now it's a 4v3. Southwind has to go back under the turret. Lian runs away. The hook over the wall. Liv Mao, you beautiful man. Rookie goes down. That's 2 kills. And Southwind, my boy, 4 members of JDG around you. A disaster of a start to game 2 for IG. And just look how far behind Puff was. He's behind 51 CS. He's 2 levels behind. And you're flashing in. They want the straight up 2v2 when you're down 50 CS and 2 full levels. Loken is laughing all the way to the bank. He grabs the 1 kill onto Puff. Southwind is level 6 now, but another hook comes in. Double kill over to Loken. He doesn't even need to pull the spears out. That is a yikes from me, dog. 4K lead now for JDG. The bot lane is just incredibly far ahead. Another hook from Liv Mao. Lian comes out of the stopwatch to fall right onto Thresh's box and gets destroyed. The Shy is on set again. You remember how it went on game 1. It was a little bit more of the same in game 2. Now 10-2, and IG desperation, chasing a Baron buff empowered team. They're flashing in to try and get something done. And JDG say, you know what, boys, maybe we just turn this one around because we have Zoom doing an incredibly deep TP flank as the 3 members of IG run away. Here comes the Ornn again. And Rookie and Puff, you can run all you want. You can't escape the Callista. The Prey Seeker lands from Kanavi, and Puff gets immediately blown up 14-2, 16-2, 0-3 and 1 so far for the Shy. A little bit better than the 0-7, but a 2-0 in favor of JDG. Did not expect that. LiveMao gets back-to-back MVPs on the Bard and the Thresh. Look at that gold graph. IG was never in this game. It was over from that dive at level 1. It's only their 2nd series loss of the split. JDG get their 9th win and prove that they are absolutely legit, especially with Zoom in the lineup. Next matchup, we go to the LCK. T1 versus Sandbox, and it's the Lucian solo lane going topside for Kana. And as Faker gets his Azir, he TPs in and completely baits Dove. Effort is there for the roam. He flashes in, or he doesn't flash, he hooks in, grabs the ignite for the kill, and then Kana sees a punch, just kind of roaming through his jungle. Okay, free kill for the Lucian. It was Summit in the top lane for Sandbox, punch in the jungle, no on fleek, Cuz, no LM, and Teddy on the misfortune. That is going to be a couple of kills that just get spoon-fed to him. He was already at a disgusting pace for his CS. You talk about the 10 CS per minute. How about 315 at 24 minutes? All 3 carries over 10 CS a minute for SKT, but Teddy was rocking the 12 plus CS per minute. Absolutely insane. He's already at 3.5 items before 30 minutes. 700 gold bounty. The beautiful stopwatch there. Summit thinks he can get a kill onto him, but my man, you're getting popped by a single double up. Even dodges the true shot barrage, and Faker swoops in for the... Oh, nice arcane shift from Route on that one. But Effort has the ulti, the anchor toss coming in, and the hook. The dredge line absolutely clean. And Cuz says, you know what, you can live to tell your tale to the rest of your team, Gorilla. But T1 absolutely in control. Even though they gave up 3 dragons to Sandbox, they were trading in favorable matchups across the board. 4 kills, 5 kills go over to them. Teddy ends up getting MVP of game 1. We head into the second match. No subs. Everybody's still the same. Diana mid for Faker. We get the Jace for Kana, and the Kaisa runs bot for Teddy. A repeat from Effort on the Nautilus, and again, he's run into that mid lane. The nice pillar from Cuz. Here comes the dredge line after the flash. The kill goes over to Faker, already at 2,000. Now 4,000 gold lead to T1. Faker baits in punch and everybody else. Here's Kana on the nice roam, walking under the turret with the baseball bat for a double kill. The TP comes in from Summit as he gets to get some creeps in the mid lane. Effort flash it over for the autos on the Nautilus, immediately popping the stone plate. Faker eats a snare, but Effort says, I got you with the sleepy trouble bubble, just so that you can come out of that snare and be safe. And he even survives. Spider-Man's his way to safety. Teddy, only at 300 CS at 26 minutes. Complete slacker in this game as him and Effort blow up punch immediately. I actually love the Kaisa build that Teddy went for in this game. As T1 are now on the Baron, everyone's up from Sandbox. They can try and contest if they want, down 7,000 gold. Effort does get blown up immediately, but Faker slides in to kill Gorilla, pops the stopwatch, and here comes Teddy on the back line. Double kill immediately, flashes in for Dove to get cleaned up, and Route, good luck, my man. He almost gets Kana. This is the story of the better Jinair 80 carries. It is Teddy 5-1-4, finishing this one with the Ludens Rageblade Nashor's Manamune build. I love that on the Kaisa. Full hybrid build. T1 absolute domination in the 2-0. Effort grabs MVP in the second one for some incredible hooks. And T1 still looking like the best team in the LCK. I know it's just against Sandbox, but clean across the board. And finally, we go to RNG versus LGD as the Honorable hover onto Vayne. But it is the Silas to get locked in for Xiaohu. Look at Peanut with this cute little peanut in his picture. And Early on, 6 minutes, still looking for that first blood. Peanut on the Lee Sin. We know what he's been able to do in games past on that pick. LGD, big underdogs in this matchup, by the way. 3-7. RNG looking like they just went toe-to-toe with IG, even though they lost. And 5-1 now, though, for LGD. And a 4,000 gold lead. Kramer is on the Senna in this fight. The dunk comes in from Longjing and actually looks pretty good. But the Wukong, the Monkey Man's ult, looks just a little bit better. Betty is left out hanging dry. Can't do anything. 8-1. Now 12-1 in favor of LGD. And Yuki on the Azir. He was 0-0-10 coming into this fight. Let's start counting up the kills because the Azir is just free lining the back line and the front line. Yes, you're counting him right. That is a pentakill. He doesn't even have his death cap yet. He went Nashers and Ludens to secure that one. 21-4. 1-8 is Xiaohu on the Silas pick. 6-1-12 for Yuki. He would die. Dominance in game one for LGD. We roll into the second one. We have the Callista and the set bot lane for RNG. Peanut gets another aggressive jungler. This time it is the Kindred, and he was making his presence known in the early game again. The bot lane was Kramer on the Senna with a tank. This time the boring old Tom Kench for Kahlua, and Ming, see ya, buddy. Betty completely abandons his support. Dark Harvest on the set. Let's pop off with it. First blood goes over to Peanut, and then he is just camping, waiting for Xiaolong Bai, who's not even level 6 yet at this point. He smites to try and stay alive, but it's not enough. Both junglers flash. Another kill over to Peanut, and that was really enough to snowball through the mid game. LGD was absolutely in control. Peanut, the rest of RNG trying to recall, and Betty is the lone Callista left out who gets caught out and obliterated. 12-7. The gold lead never really got that much bigger than around 5,000 as LGD now on Soul Point. A couple of members of RNG do fall down. They looked primed and ready to close this game out. 3 inhibs down, and somehow Betty gets a kill onto Yuki to kind of keep their hopes and dreams alive, and all of a sudden everybody from LGD is dropping. The Callista has free reign. Kahlua runs away, lies on the Ornn, has an incredible amount of HP, but you can't just TP in front of 3 people. He gets slam dunked. It takes a legitimate eternity, but he does fall down. RNG defends, and now all of a sudden the gold lead is only 2k, but the back door comes in. Peanut and Kahlua, you gotta kill the inhibs first. They can't even hit the turret. They want to hit mid. No, let's hit bot lane instead. Longjing recalls, and then it's a 3v4 around the Baron, and somehow RNG are losing the fight. They do get the Baron, but the sweep comes in from Yuki. They're trying to end the game on the bot half of the map. Xiaohu has gone down. They're losing the fight. Betty goes down to Kramer, and that is going to be the end of the game. It looked like RNG was going to be able to turn this game around. The back door was, it's quite frankly a miracle that LGD were able to win that 3v4 fight. But Kramer, 47 minutes into the game, you know the Senna is going to be a problem to deal with, and that gold graph is disgusting. A 48-minute game where they never lost the gold lead at any point. LGD comes up with a huge upset against RNG.